Last 3 Big Ten championships, 3 of the last 4, I should say. Indiana taking 2 of those 3. This one in just the regular season, but it has a different feel. Away we go from Bill Armstrong Stadium. Match, Barger over to Oduro. Collins Oduro with that speed, draws 2 Nittany Lions, and his shot nearly fumbled by Cook, but he gets on it. Caden Grabfelder. Cross looking for Kamara, but he's not there. Ball rolls out of play for an Indiana throw. The Nittany Lions still holding on to it. Looking for Michael Hughes up top. And now on the far side, it's Grabfelder. Getting Grabfelder to his left, off the post. The first shot of the game comes that close. He beat Harms, but couldn't beat the right post. Kamara still trying to keep it alive. It's still not out of the danger area. Finally, it goes past the byline, and the signal is corner.
What a strike that is, cutting in on his left.
Big Ten Coach of the Year, lost a lot of talent, but has tried his best to replenish. There's a chance in the box for Freddie Bell, and Harms comes out and makes it to get back up to 100%. Comes across in the back towards the back post, but nobody's there. Nicely as they have Penn State pinned deep in their own half. Sarver back in again looking for Weiss. Ball bounced over his head. Sarver waiting, fakes the cross. Now we'll try a second time, looking for Weiss, who nearly brings it down. Weiss saved by Cook and cleared away by Henderson. That's the closest Weiss has gotten an open play this year to a goal. It's an unbelievable touch, Alex, but Cook does a good job coming off his side, rather. He's onside. McDonald in the box. Penn State's just been applying numbers wherever the ball goes. Finally, a low cross hit the post earlier this year and is definitely becoming more of a threat on goal. Sarver to cross it into the box, and there is Cook. He reads it perfect, so in the first 10 minutes of the match. Other than that, not too many opportunities for either side. Sarver's looking to change that now. Finding Mirador, Clay Mirador for Indiana! His first Hoosier goal! Breaks the deadlock with 8 minutes and change left in the first half, but the flag is up on the far side. The official will go to the monitor and look at it, but the call on the field is offsides. It's a great pass from Sarver, just the question is Mirador ahead of the play? It's tight.
It's a very close one. I don't think it's the closest defender that would be playing him on side. I think it is that far center back. I think that would be Bentonhausen. That would have been the question mark. It was very close. And initially I thought he was on that first review. I'm not quite as sure. But again, with the expanded
offside is the final verdict. So the call on the pitch stands. Todd Dagley will try and get an explanation. You felt like the longer, a lot of experience on both back lines. Here's a good ball over the top for Sarver. Sarver got 2 waiting in the box now for Nessie. And a good chance goes over the top of the goal. Plays it ahead for Quentin Elliott. Elliott to Sarver. Sarver goes back to Elliott on the overlapping run, cross into the box. Stewart nearly had it. Sarver goes for the half volley, but missed the target by quite a bit. And the final 10 seconds will tick off. No score between the Hoosiers and Nittany Lions in the first half. Alex, it seems like a first half maybe we expected with both these teams' back lines, their experience, and at times the lack of goal scoring between the two.
Yeah, rather slow from had his moments this year as well. So again, for Indiana, it's all about building from the bottom up.
Back we go for the second half. Still looking for our first goal tonight at Bill Armstrong Stadium. Alongside Alex Hines, Kara Adams, our entire Big Ten Plus crew, I'm Austin Platt. Mirador speeding into the box, low cross looking for Mahalik. Ups for Clay Mirador. It's been a bright spot on the left wing. Mirador gets it back. He's an option to shoot it on his left foot. That one, not sure if it was a cross or a shot, but
as neither of these two teams want to draw in any of their games.
Kamara with a shot. That one blistering just a little bit high. Grabfelder Up ahead, Caden Grabfelder gets it back, looking for the through ball. Kamara was in an offside position, so thus he can threat to move forward. Gets it to Weiss, who brings it beneath his feet and gets it wide to Sarver. Sarver's crossing the box, looking for Mirador, back towards the face of goal. Weiss ahead for Mahalik, going for the acrobatic shot. That would go now. Hoyer, just wide. Hoyer hasn't seen too much playing time this year. Former co-captain of the Chicago Fire U19 team, the freshman from Elmhurst, Illinois. Confident strike, didn't miss by too much.
Sat up nicely in this match where it was for a .22, but everything else was pointed in the way of the Cream and Crimson.
Cross, flicks it up, and there is Hoyer! How is that for your first career Indiana goal? The freshman super sub with an impact. And Indiana has the breakthrough with just under 23 minutes left in the second half. I think this one's gonna stand, Alex. Well, I say that, and the referee immediately points to VAR. Penn State was huddling around the official, maybe looking for a foul in the box. This one just kind of loose. The ball, I think, was initially saved by Cook, and it just kind of knocks right off of Hoyer. And he just kind of gets it right over Cook, drives it into the ground, but again, all eyes on this one would take. The ball goes up in the air. Hoyer doesn't get all of it. I think he almost drives it into the ground or maybe kicks it twice. It's not the most conventional way to put the ball in the back of the net, but at that goal stands. Charlie Hoyer with his looking for their first here at home. Here comes Dion off the bench, looking to provide a spark just like Hoyer did for Indiana. Dion towards the back post. Hughes gonna have to chase after it. Guarded closely by Barger. Michael Hughes gets it back to Dauda in the box. Kamara, ooh, fired the shot in the end. The ball against a team they had struggled with in prior years. Here's Justin Weiss. Weiss potentially going for the left-footed shot, opts to play the ball for Sarver, and he just missed the target. Continuing his run, now feeds Sarver. Weiss was calling for it in the box. Sarver opts to cross it in and took a deflection to take the corner for the Hoosiers. In swinger with the left foot. Cook comes out. Elliott steps up to win the ball. Quentin Elliott, a lot of space here on this right for Sarver. Elliott goes down, play continues. Takes a deflection. Hoyer now in the box. Charlie Hoyer! Another Hoosier with a brace. It's 4 straight matches for Indiana with a player scoring 2 goals. The freshman shines once again, and the Hoosiers have that elusive second goal with 14 minutes left in the second half. My goodness.
Well, he got carried by Sarver in the celebration, but it's Hoyer that's been carrying the Hoosiers here in half number 2. What an impact off the bench.
Right wing. Liscombe's cross into the box, took a deflection, and Harms could not save it. It's a corner for the
from over if Penn State can find a good chance.
Hoyer scored 2 goals in 8 minutes. Penn State needs a little bit of that to make this interesting. Headed down in the box. Miller ahead to Oduro. Oduro has got the speed, enters the box, plays it back, much Mahalik, and it's a good save from Cook. Hoyer will race to keep it alive. One of Cook's finer saves tonight. It's a clever pass back to Mahalik. Now it's Oduro who can open up on the right foot. Oduro high and wide of the target.
Hoyer may have, well, so I think both teams are looking for similar things.
Henderson plays it to the top of the box. First time shot from Freddie Bell above the target. Tonight's a big step forward. Hoosiers defeat Penn State 2-0. Charlie Hoyer with both goals. The freshman, his first 2 with Indiana. The Hoosiers were the better team all night, but Penn State was able to soak most of the pressure. But 2 times it was number 16 in crimson that found the back of the net. And that was the difference, Alex.
Well, it feels like in this conference, when you want to be a competitive team, you need to have those unlikely heroes. And for Indiana, I think they've found one in Hoyer today. Called off the bench.